Hello, everyone. Welcome to the last part of Neva's 24-hour sprints. I'm curious, checking in the chat, how many people have been here through the whole thing? Anyone? Anyone? I was bad. I've been in the comments for bits and pieces, but have not been in person until now. So we got to make this one worth it and good. But I'm sure you've seen many of these people around, but we will do that wonderful who are you? What are you reading? What's going on your channel? Any exciting news? Kind of ring around the rosy. So Julie, if you want to go first.
Sure. My name's Julie. My channel is Keep Calm with Books and Coffee. I talk about all the booktube things over there, whether that books, book hauls, wrap-ups, all the good stuff. And I think this morning I'll be reading This Could Be Us by Kennedy Ryan.
Nice.
Neva.
Oh, hi. I'm not awake. So, hello. I am Neva. Yes, I see Ari. Good job. I'm the okay, apparently we're having a beatbox in here. Jeez, Ari. Okay, settle down. I'm the person that came up with doing this because I'm a crazy person, but that's fine. It won't clip all the way, dude.
Why not?
I don't know. I didn't create this toy. Here you go.
You created everything in the world, even food.
No, I didn't. Thank God. Okay, all right. Settle. Thank you. Okay, I do sprints mostly. I heard you. Thank you. And vlogs sometimes. It's okay. It's okay, Ari. And I have a 6-year-old who pops up into the background randomly. So it's probably fine. Everyone loves you here. What are you doing?
It's kind of like Neva and Ari's channel, I just correlate. Like it would be weird if Ari didn't show up at some point.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, where did she go?
I feel like I'm gonna have to tell everyone collectively when she leaves the house, for more than just school. Otherwise, people are gonna be like, "Where is Ari?"
To play.
In the background.
Absolutely. And then what are you reading? I can see what it is, but that doesn't tell me what it is.
It's an arc. It's not very great. I'm gonna be real. It's like a psychological thriller about a woman who, listen, this arc is from January, okay? But it's fine. We're behind on life at this point. So it's a psychological thriller about a woman whose father is a murderer, and when she was a baby, he killed her mom and her sister, and somehow she survived. Okay. No one killed your sister. Hush. And so, you don't. Hush. So he gets released from prison because they live in the UK, so there's not actually a life sentence, whatever. He gets released, and then there's a bunch of murders that start happening after he's released.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's not the murderer, I'll give this book 5 stars. But I feel like he's probably the murderer. And right now, I'm just not. I'm 8 chapters in, and I'm just not very.
Netflix?
No, Netflix isn't even on. You can watch HBO Max, or you can watch Disney. Those are the only 2 that are on.
I'm just gonna get on Netflix.
And so, yeah, it doesn't really have me gripped. I don't really care that much, to be honest.
Am I allowed to play the zombie game?
No, ma'am, you're not playing games. She just keeps crying about the fact. No, she just keeps crying about the fact that she thinks she might end up like her father. I feel like she's 35 at this point, so if you had murderous tendencies, you'd probably already know.
Yeah, I feel like, but
you
never
know when those show up.
Yeah.
What was it?
I feel like there would be some kind of a sign, because we get flashbacks of her dad, not torturing, there's no actual animal horror in this book, thank God, because if there was, I would have had to DNF. I'm sorry, I like animals way more than I like humans. But there's in a there's definitely talk of it, like that he's exhibiting behaviors that are what, like psychopathic, I guess. Like there are like murderous behaviors that are exhibited here. You know?
Well, now I need to know when you finish the book, you'll have to DM me. I need an update to know, if she turns out to be like her father, all the good stuff.
Listen, the only conclusion I'm going to accept for this book is that either A, the father is back, murdering, or she's the murderer and she doesn't know it for some reason.
I hope option 2. That'd be interesting.
I want option 2 as well.
I'm not even saying I hope she's the father, and I was so confused.
Whoa, Coda, that's too crazy.
Listen, I do not wish for her to be the father. That's a little too That's a little too out there.
I'm on my own.
Coda, you need to write a book. I need to read this book.
Oh my god!
I know you've got your poetry, but let's transition. Let's write a thriller.
I write thrillers. We can do this.
Where is it? Let's go.
My thrillers are written under K. Michael.
Oh, see,
Yeah,
this is important things to know.
Horror fans don't want to read horror by a poet, so
why not? I think it would be beautiful. Very lyrical.
Poetic, even.
One might say.
Poetic.
So Nicole, I know it says you're not reading, but go ahead, introduce yourself and let us know what you're up to then.
Well, right now I'm listening to the commentary of Bra and Bro across the road, trying to work out who's
Bruh
doing whatever across the road because they're tanked over there. They've been doing chug-a-lugs all night. At this point, I'm not reading. I'm watching TV because it's 1 o'clock in the morning for me. And I'm Dusty Book Sniffers, and I do all the normal stuff that we do on BookTube and sprints 3 times a week. So yeah.
And Nicole and Neva have a wonderful KU Mayhem readathon happening in May, in case anyone's interested, as you should be. I will make sure somebody drops a link so you guys can watch the announcement. But yeah, just in case. And then Coda, I'll let you go next. So basically what we're doing is, we're saying who we are, what's going on your channel, and then what you're reading.
Hi, I'm Coda. My channel is Your BookTube Bestie. And sprints go on my channel. And other than that, I'm on other people's sprints consistently. And I love it. Today, I haven't read much. I listened to chapter 21 of Rebecca, and then I got super distracted between all the sprinting and Smatella, purple squirrels. We had good conversations. I was smiling like a banshee when you first loaded me up because I think it's really funny that the 3 of us are in a Nicole poll. So
I was scrambling to be like, where do I fit you? How do I do this? I would told Julie, I was like, I prepped for 4 people. I was like, I've never had this many people on my channel in my life. I was not ready. So this is what we're going to have for now. And it's a vibe,
Well, I do have to pop over to Smatella, so I'm just here while they're sprinting. And then I'm going to pop over.
But it says, am I reading? So what are you reading? Are you?
Well, I'll probably so for Smatella, I need to read something with some smut in it. So they're all reading Burned, and I have Burned, and I could, I guess, start another book. But in case you guys don't know, like an epic fail on the TBR this month.
I haven't touched a single book from my TBR.
Really epic fail. So I might just finish the arc of Rascal by JHD, which is the guy who wrote Cream, and it should have at least some, it's not super smutty, but it should at least have some inner what's the word? There should be some smut interspersed.
Okay.
Interludes?
There should be an interlude or two, or a thought, or something juicy.
We're gonna find out. Well, I'm curious to find out, Coda, through you for sure. It's just the way you kept saying inner, some inner, inner.
There should be some entering of some kind.
Jeez.
Entering.
Wow. Okay, transitioning. Kelsey, hi. Hello.
Hi.
I feel like I haven't seen you in forever.
I know.
Your turn.
So my name's Kelsey. Read with Kelsey everywhere. I occasionally do vlogs and sprints on YouTube, and then on Instagram I do a lot of reels and reviews. I am currently reading Within Arm's Reach, which is an arc that I need to hopefully post by April 30th because that's when it comes out. And I'm 38% in, so we'll see if I can get that done.
Nice.
You can do it. You can.
I think so.
Do it. You got this. I believe in you.
I don't like it that much, so that's what's like not making me want to pick it up. I've heard Hello Beautiful. Like I know a couple of people have read this, and Hello Beautiful is much better than this one apparently. So I haven't read that one, but I do have it. But I'm gonna push through this. Who knows?
You got
It might
this.
get better.
Okay. I hope it really, really does. All right.
It
and
doesn't
then-
suck. Like it's gonna probably be a 3 right now.
That's not.
It could go up. It could
Yeah.
go up and it could go down.
Oh boy.
Mhm.
Well, so basically, stay tuned with Kelsey to find out. Make sure you go on her Bookstagram because like Kelsey does a great job of actually like posting her reviews and like
Yeah, I'm good at
she doesn't
that.
just read the book. She will post a review. Like we've read a book together just like last week, a week or two ago. She posted her review, and I'm like, one day you'll see it. One day someone will know.
Honestly,
Yeah.
whenever I buddy read with Kelsey, I just post her, like I just share her review to my story. And I'm
You're
like,
like,
I hope everyone
same.
goes and reads this because are you ever going to get a review from me? Probably not.
Not unless you join the sprints and you listen to Neva talk about it. You know. People learn, but yeah, I admire that about you, Kelsey. I'm like, oh, she's got her life together. Could never.
On
be me.
Instagram, I have my life together. On YouTube, I do not have my life together. So
To be fair,
it's like you can't have both. I feel like
No.
you have to like prioritize one over the other. Whoever is doing both and killing it, like I need tips, but I can't do both.
Yeah.
No.
One platform at a time.
Yeah,
I-
for real.
I did both once upon a time, and it was did a lot of posting at work.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's more just like Bookstagram's easier for me because I don't have to film a whole video, edit it,
Yeah.
do a thumbnail, do a caption, do it like that's a lot of work. And I have to work for a living. So I think if I had no responsibility, sure, I could kill
yeah.
it. But
Mhm.
that's not it for me yet. But anyways, Margaret, hello.
Yes.
Tell the people
Hello.
all the things.
Hello, I'm Margaret. You can find me over at The Word Nerd. Currently, I am reading book 2 of 3 for a video that's supposed to go up on Monday. And it has to go up on Monday because Monday is April 29th for reasons. So it is I am like, if this is not a Peter Pan retelling, I am not Margaret. Because she literally just like, we just had the line, you used to ask me to tell you stories when you couldn't sleep. And I'm like, this book is for the girlies that like that 2000s Peter Pan never got over that one scene where the kiss scene in the 5 Peter Pan. It's for those girlies. But it is so good. And hopefully I will be finished it here soon.
Are you talking about the Peter Pan with like the really cute like blonde boy with like the like
Yes.
With the smile. That's a good
that man, you know, like we're all like you just know. If you know, you know. You know?
Yep, that's the Peter Pan I'm talking about. So
Interesting.
Wasn't it the first time Peter Pan was played by a male?
Mm.
I have
don't
no
know.
idea. Well, I mean, because Hook exists.
Right, but I mean in the Peter Pan story.
I have no idea, honestly.
Where is
Like if
Brittany
you were
on
saying
Peter?
Broadway, maybe.
We'll have
She's
to
in the
go.
chat.
We'll have to go look up. But I'm pretty sure all the versions of Peter Pan before that, Peter Pan is played by a woman.
Interesting.
Mm.
That wouldn't surprise me because I know the Broadway show they used women for Peter Pan for the longest, like for the entire run. When they did that, it was always a woman.
Mhm.
So see, guys, we don't talk just about books. We learn really important facts here. You're very welcome. And then I will go last. So for those of you that don't know, hi, I'm Katie. I like to consider myself to be kind of like a chaos mess, but like in a controlled way a little bit, like fun, right? Not like falling apart, close, but not. And I'm currently reading Vows and Rune, and it is a second book in the Blood and Steel series. And I'm not that far into it. So I'm so excited to sit down and actually read. Will that happen?
Who knows?
Possible. But I also have to record a video. So in the amount of time we have here together, the chances of both those things happening, not likely. Not likely at all. I need to also switch over our. Oh, I was just gonna go into a sprint, guys. I haven't said hi to anyone in the chat, so I'm really good at this. I'm really good.
Hi, people. We're sprinting.
Just like, you know what? We had a great chat. Let's go. Vanessa,
I've talked enough.
Hi. So Vanessa is sprinting. I think it's the last day of Smatella, right, Coda?
It is,
Okay,
and it's
that's what I
all
thought.
day.
I saw that. Yes. Listen, Smutty Cowboys, it's a done deal.
Yeah.
Sorry, Coda, you're gone.
I'll make my
good
gurgling
morning.
noises over here.
I'll be working on productivity this morning. I have this. Oh, yes. This is like your sunroom, kitchen, and laundry. Then maybe I'll be reading more of Battle of the Labyrinth, currently at 180 of 361. You've got this. You've got this. Good morning to Neil. Hi, Jamie. I'm hanging out for another 30 minutes, reading my arc in the background until I head to work. Reading an arc of the unthinkable truth. Ooh, I hope you're enjoying that. Sarah's here. And she'll be reading Absent Dream, which is book 4 in The Wayward Children. I need to continue. I read book 1. I don't know if anyone else has read. I know Rady has.
I read book 1.
Loved it.
I've read none.
Same.
I've read 2.
Okay, so all across the board. Good morning. I've been on bits of almost all the segments, but I had to sleep and work. That's fair. This is the last weekend, though, for having food pantry shifts on the weekend. Next time I can stay, I'm like, ooh, exciting the whole time. Yeah, totally fair. If people need a sprint hop, there's a lot going on, as always. I just love listening to Neva. Absolutely. It's so fun.
Right.
It's a fun dynamic, for sure. Hi, Dakota. Hi, Brittany. Oh, and then, of course, all the lovely people and the special guests are linked down below. You guys should definitely check them out and follow them and support them. I also will update the description and put Kelsey's Bookstagram in there as well. I need to get moving on the Fractured Dark and Illuminations and also have chores, but there's a dislocated knee. Oh, no. That's unfortunate.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
Ow.
On my way to work, I'm hoping the rain holds off today since I work outside. Ooh, yeah. Going to try and read A Strange Hymn today. I think, I want to say that this is part of the Rhapsodic series by Laura the Sala, or however you say her name. I think so. Rereading Dark Over Landfalls in English. Ooh. So what is it originally published in?
Stop doing that. No, ma'am.
Battle of the Labyrinth is my last April TBR book, and I have already read 2 Look at you go. Making up for the rest of us. Hello, Beatrice. I know that Beatrice and Claire from Claire's Creative Corner, they are sprinting over on Beatrice's channel as well. If you guys want to go say hi. Thank you so much. Yeah. Crushed me growing up. Yes, agreed.
It's so good. I was an adult when it came out, and I still love that movie.
It was a really good, and it was a really good movie.
Agreed.
Really good.
Agreed. I think that's why it sticks with all of us. I feel like we have Hook, obviously with Robin Williams, which was yes, great. And then I feel like we had that Peter Pan, and it's like, Hello, Sadia. Didn't Robin Williams play Peter Pan? Yes.
Yeah, and Hook.
Yep.
In Hook.
See, it all comes full circle. Hi, Ro. Good morning, Maria. I'm at the last 20% of people we meet on vacation. Oh, you're cruising because you started this yesterday. I think this book is so cute, and I'm constantly laughing out loud throughout this book. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Good morning, Christina. What a great way to wake up, grabbing some coffee and sharing some with the like button. Thank you so much. See,
I might have
to the chat pretty quick.
I might have to give up on this arc, y'all. It's just not very good.
What?
To be honest, I might have to just go listen to Love in Other Words.
Can you at least spoil yourself though, so we can know the answers to the end?
I'm gonna have to, because it's just not good. I just don't care about any of these people. So I'll just go to the last chapter or the last 2 chapters, because they're really short chapters, and I'll just find out who the murderer is and let you know if it was worth it. It probably is not worth it.
Just put it in the private chat. Let us know.
And then I'll just go. I downloaded Love in Other Words off of Libra FM. So maybe I'll go listen to that instead.
I support this. I support this decision 100%.
I want you to finish it.
It's not good, dude.
I want you to finish it.
That was me, Coda. I just sent you a message about what you said. I just replied to your message.
I heard the notice and I was like, oh, something's going on.
I'm like, oh, that was loud. I didn't mean for that to happen. Coda, turn your phone off.
No one cares. I've literally had a phone call happen, like where it connected to my computer in the middle of a sprint, like when I used to do ambiance. So if we can recover from that, nobody cares.
Listen, every time I get a phone call, it rings through my computer too.
Mhm.
And then I'm like scrambling to like answer the phone and get back to this thing and mute myself so I can be like, hello. Like half the time I'm like, can you give me a second? And then I put the phone down.
This sounds like Apple people problems.
It is
Yeah.
Apple people problems.
Yeah. Because the most we get is like Voxer. Because I'm Samsung.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm Italian, and the first time I read was over 25 years ago. Was the Italian edition? That's so
Wow.
cool. Neva, I loved. Yes, exactly. That's why Neva has to read it. I've had some of my friends say that they've never read this book, and I'm just like,
I made the mistake of being one of those friends that said,
Yeah.
okay, I've actually never read this. And she was like, what do you mean you've never read this?
it's
What do
just
you mean?
it just hits. But I also feel like you have to read it at the right time, or else it's not. You know what I mean? Like I feel like the older you get, the less you can like relate to these characters, and so like I hope you enjoy it. But if you don't, I'm open to hearing all your thoughts. You know.
I mean,
I'm not
Christina
open
Lauren
to hearing
hasn't
all your
really,
thoughts. If you don't like it, don't tell me.
Christina Lauren hasn't really disappointed me yet. So
She's never gonna disappoint you, I bet.
I bet not.
I bet she's never gonna disappoint you.
All right, I have to edit this as well because again, there's a bajillion of us, which
No.
is great. It is a great problem to have. No one is complaining. Okay, adding people to screen. So yeah, who's gonna entertain everyone? Hello, hi.
Doing dancing.
My goodness. Oh.
Coda, no one can see you right now, Coda. Oh man. Oh,
Katie's got a private show.
That is.
okay. All right, we did it. So we're gonna do 45 minutes just because I want to make sure we actually get a couple sprints in with our chattiness. So yeah, I will see you guys all in 45 minutes.
We don't see you.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. How did we do, Julie? Oh,
Good. I read about 55 pages of this. It reads very, very fast. So that was good. And just kind of bopped around the house doing some house stuff.
totally fair. Totally fair. Speaking of Julie, by the way, guys, I did share the link to Julie's new video. You guys should check it out in the next sprint if you want to. Neva, I kind of already know how your sprint went a little bit, but tell us what you did other than not reading this arc.
Oh, I skipped to the end, and the twist was stupid. So
Yeah, I feel like Coda's way would have been better than where it
like
went.
this was a listen. Okay, the only two twists that I've read that were stupider, in my opinion. This is my opinion. Okay, don't send anybody to sue me. Is that book You're Invited? That was a stupid twist, and it just pissed me off. And then All Good People Here, also a stupid twist. This twist, though, this one really took the cake. This was a stupid twist. Like no. I'm gonna have to give it 3 stars on NetGalley, and I'll write my little review.
Why are you giving it 3 stars if you had to skip to the end?
I'd give it a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't because it really wasn't worth 1 star. Like what pissed me off, like what I feel is stupid.
How do you know?
Because I read almost half the book. I made it to almost 50% before I skipped to the end. It just is like it's a very until the end, it was a very just like meh thriller.
So I guess my question is, what do you typically consider a 3-star read?
I mean, well, my rating scale is I don't tend to give 1 and 2 stars. I'll DNF before I give a 1 or a 2 star. And if I feel like it's a 1 or a 2 star,
But you just did DNF.
Yeah, I would call it a DNF.
I don't count it as a DNF because I made it more than halfway through. If it's gonna count, if it'll count on my reading tracker, it's a DNF.
Okay.
So if I make it, especially with arcs, if I make it more than halfway through and I skip to the end, I don't count it as a DNF. I didn't count All Good People Here as a DNF either. I think I made it 35% through that one, and then I skipped to the end. You should ask Crystal about that. She got to see me read that at 2:00 in the morning on sprints.
I'm still trying to forget that book exists. Like I'm trying to wipe it from my brain. But
you didn't like it either?
Listen, I actually was having a great time with it. The ending made me despise the book with a rage that I can't explain.
That's actually how I felt too. Well, okay. I mean, I know more about the author of that book than a lot of people do because I follow like her podcast or whatever. So I already had issues because I felt like it was kind of plagiarizing. You know
But like plagiarizing like a real crime. That's the part where it's like weird.
Like I felt like she just like ripped off like a real, like literally ripped off a real crime, and then she gave us a ending. It made me so angry. But most people I know actually liked that book. So
well, that's a thought. You know, good. I'm happy for them, right? So did you end up reading 11 Other Words then?
I haven't started yet because then Ari came in here and she wanted to talk to me for the last like 30 minutes or whatever. And then I was like, can I read my book? And she was like, I don't think so. And now she's out there talking to my brother.
So she'll come back when we get into our next sprint. She's got great priorities. She's got good timing.
Exactly. She'll come in here. She'll be like, are you reading again? And I'll be like, yeah.
Mom, all you do is read. Come on. I love that. Nicole, how did it go for you?
I sat on the couch. They're quiet now, so they got told to be shut up by someone. So they've gone quiet now, and someone just got flown out to Toowoomba Hospital. So yeah, I'm in the flight path for the Medivac.
Oh,
so they go over the house, and the house does this as they go across. Thanks for the heads up that someone's sick. So yeah, because where I live, our town's the main hub for the surrounding counties, is what you'd probably call them in the States. And so any person that has an injury or whatever, they fly them to Kingaroy, they assess them, and then take them whether Brisbane or Toowoomba. So yeah, but other than that, I just sat on the couch watching TV, thinking about bed.
Fair. That's fair.
It's 2:15, so.
Oh my. I was telling Julie before we even went live, I was like, I would have loved to stay up late and actually get on screen with you guys, but I'm like, I'm too old now to recover from. If I don't.
Old?
I sure am. I'm like,
She says to all of us.
I am. I appear to be young, right? I have a soul of a very old person. Okay. When people are like, when I have friends who are like, do you want to go out? And it's like 8:00 at night. I'm like, ma'am, I'm going to lay down. It's
we're all like that too. But if you were that old, you would just naturally get up at 5:00 in the morning, Katie.
Yesterday I did get up at just 6:30, like with no alarm. I feel like I'm that person now that's like, oh, we got to get everything done in the morning so we can take our afternoon nap. And I'm like, who am I? Like, what's wrong? But yeah, no, I can't.
There's nothing wrong with a nana nap. I had one on sprints the other day. I woke myself up with a snore. It was awesome.
Yeah, I slept through 2 of your sprints yesterday, Katie.
I'm not a napper, so it's, I do stay up late. I do definitely try sometimes, right? But then if I don't get enough sleep, I'm like a shell of a human, and I'm not a very friendly person. So,
I'm definitely not friendly after a late night. There's no friendliness.
You might become a napper as you get older. That's what happened to me. I'm an accidental napper. That means I didn't know I needed a nap until I woke up from it.
That was me the other day. Wow, evidently I was tired.
Fair. That's fair. I'm reading some of the comments about how old I am, and they're good. Coda, what did you do on the sprint?
Not a lot, honestly. I was trying to think about that. What did I do on the sprint? I didn't read.
Took a nap.
I sprint a little bit. I didn't nap. I didn't make more. Let me tell you what I didn't do. I didn't make more coffee. I put shoes on and like jeans because I had like, I don't know what you call them, track pants on before. So I put jeans on and I thought about walking down to the gas station, but I didn't. Yeah, that was. Oh, and then I got all the Redwall books organized on my Kindle. I put them in order. So
nice.
They didn't do that on their own. They didn't even bundle into a series on their own. I was like, oh,
rude.
Interesting. Kelsey?
I didn't do any reading. I don't really know what I did. A lot of scrolling. Lunch is going to be ready in this next sprint, so I did that. But no reading. It flew by. Somehow the 45 minutes was done, and I didn't do much, So
right now I feel like Julie's the only one who's read. I love this. Oh, and by the way, Kelsey's Bookstagram is in the description now. I did put it in there.
Thanks, Katie.
Margaret, did you read? Change it up?
I did. I took a moment to watch Psych and Cook Breakfast because I had to have something to do while I'm cooking breakfast because there's a 12-week wait for this book at my Libby. But I read 20 pages this time around. And I don't understand this book because like everything in me is like, okay, we should be getting to the climax where stuff starts happening soon. And we're way too early for that. But that's what I feel like.
Interesting. Maybe they'll have like a second, like, oh no.
It's like, this is one of those books that when everything starts falling into place, it's going to go so fast. I'm going to be like, oh, fuck. So anyways.
Well, I'm curious to see how we feel when we come back from the next sprint to see if it stays on track or where it's going to take you.
I have so much book left, Kelsey. I will probably still be in the, okay, when are we, like, what, how are we still doing this?
Well, I'm rooting for the double climax, so.
Yeah. I recorded my video. Can't believe it. I did it. Now, is it great? I don't know. I like blacked out when I recorded it, so I'll have to go back and make sure I actually said everything I was supposed to. Probably not. And then I read maybe like 5 pages, maybe. So I did read smidge, sliver.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's check in with everyone. Jamie said, unless you're really into philosophy and cognitive science, my current arc will be a poor choice. Probably not for me. I'm not DNFing it, and I will finish it when I get back from work. But Unthinkable Truth isn't very good. Dun, dun, dun. This is like the curse of the arcs, you guys. I've not heard good things about arcs right now, so like maybe we should all just stop reading arcs.
Mm-hmm.
I really like Dear Edward I do know about this book. I put it in my home video. But I haven't read Hello Beautiful yet. It's on my TBR. Interesting. I didn't know it's by the same author, to be honest. Good to know, though. The singing portion of the night has started with the neighbors. For a second, I was like, huh? Got it. But they're quiet now, so it was short-lived.
It was short-lived, yeah.
Was it good?
We've got they've got new neighbours that have moved in, so I'm guessing that they're a wee bit feral about the noise. So.
That's fair. When I moved, because my last neighbors above me were so loud, when we moved into this apartment, I was so overly sensitive about anybody who made noise. It takes a while before you finally can like readjust. In the Broadway musical, Peter Pan is played by women. Yes.
Yeah.
And I looked it up, and it was Mary somebody who played Peter Pan in the original movie.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the kid's name?
Don't remember.
Jeremy Sumpter from 2003. He was the first boy to play Peter Pan in a live action version of the original story.
Mm-hmm.
He was the first child to ever play Peter Pan.
Yeah.
How cool. You know? And then this is for the KU and Kindle Mayhem announcement. You know, you guys should check it out. I was telling like, it's funny. I told Neva at first, I was like, can I read 20 books from my arcs and then 20 books from KU? And she's like, well, you could. And then I was like, wait a minute. I said I was going to like calm down. So I'm back to being normal and not do that.
That's not calming down. Maybe split 10 arcs, 10.
Yeah.
10.
I don't know. I always feel it's because when the new month starts, I always feel like a fresh start and I feel overly ambitious. And it's not until the end of the month that it like kills me. And then I'm like, why? But yeah. For that sprint, I sprint hopped. I started the laundry, put dishes away, started the dishwasher, and started moving containers and boxes out of the sunroom so I can clean up the floors, cat messes, and back to moving stuff. That's a lot.
Alicia, I need you to come over to my house.
For real.
There's so much to do over here.
Coda's got lots of plants, though, too. So, like, lots of work to have.
I'll make you cuttings.
That's very kind.
As a thank you for helping me with the clutter.
Jean,
I just need you to come and yell at me. That's all I need.
Oh, well, we can do that from here. Margaret, what are we yelling at you for?
You need to physically be here to be like, Margaret, you need to do that first, and then you need to do that. Nope, don't get distracted. We're doing that. Like, I need someone to keep me on task. Like, you don't have to do the cleaning. I can do that myself.
Yeah, that's how I am, too.
I
chill, talk at me.
See, I feel like that'd be more of a distraction because, like, you'd want to get something done, and I would just be chatting your ear off, and you'd be like, okay, I need you to shh now.
I can work and chat at the same time. I am always watching or listening to something while I am cleaning and stuff, but I get distracted way too easily, and I need someone to be like, no, Margaret, don't go. If you're going to go put that downstairs, come right back up. No, don't unload the dishwasher. Come right back up.
Don't even look at that other task.
Weren't you doing this?
You're trying your best. It's okay. I'm not the one that's going to yell at you. It's not me. I would fail. You would be like, I need you to leave. You're actually making it worse. Jean, I'm glad your migraine's gone and it stopped raining. Next sprint, time to get a coffee and lunch, trying to figure out what to read. Let us know if we can help you. Read 4 chapters.
Nice.
It's nice to see other people are really reading. Didn't read, just watch some booktube. Valid. Yes, Nichols. Is it called an Udi? Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, I think that's an Udi, they call them.
Oh, okay.
Udis, yeah.
It's
got books on it.
Ooh, so
nice.
cute.
Yeah.
I almost got one, but then I was like, ooh, I don't know.
Oh, they're so good.
I had
So
them
good.
email me, I think, to see if I wanted to. I never looked into it, but like to see about working on my channel. I was just like, this is, I don't know you, bye.
That's fair. That's fair. Watch Brittany's new video and another video, then read 2 chapters of The Fractured Dark. More unexpected twists, all happening so quickly. I feel like that's our brand right now is everybody's got twists and bad arcs. Hello, Courtney.
I'm reading Rebecca. That's a good book.
What one is?
Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier.
Oh, yes.
That's a good book. I'll make up
haven't
for
gotten
it.
to that
And
one.
Say again.
huh?
What's
I didn't
that?
say anything.
Huh?
I didn't want. Stop it. Stop it. Stop messing with my hair. Stop it.
Maybe I'll start If the Shoe Fits. I think this is a Cinderella like retelling, but like a modern day
Yeah, it is.
Julie
Murphy.
Murphy. Yeah, Julie Murphy. It's part of the Modern Fairy Tales. It's the first book in that series.
Well, let's play a fun game. Does anyone on the screen actually know how old I am?
I'm going to go 35.
No, I know this. I think it's 30 or 31. Let me think.
I was going to say early 30s, like 30,
Yeah, it's
29,
gonna be
31.
early 30s if she thinks she's old all of a sudden.
All of a sudden.
I feel like
I'm going to go 31.
yeah, I feel like we talked. You were just either turning 30 or 31.
I know. I'm like, which one is it?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say 32. No one said 32 yet.
All right, drum roll. No, I'm kidding. I am 31. I am. So,
Yes.
Dang.
I'm with you, Katie. Old ass. Yeah. I mean, my issue is I go to bed, but then I like just doom scroll for a long time. So I'm not great at like
Yeah.
that either, but I'm trying. I don't take naps either. Yeah, I saw this comment and I died, Jean. If Katie is old, I'm geriatric. Not
Fully.
true. Not I can feel that though. Sometimes you just need a nap. Agreed. I don't know what WITSEC means. I feel like I should.
I don't know what I wanted to say was witness protection, but then I was like, no, that'd be completely different.
Is she talking about like the?
She's talking about books, right? Like she's
Yeah.
trying to choose a book.
She either the shoe fits or Witsec. Isn't that the
Witsec
chicks
is a
in?
books. It's a book series. If that's what
Yeah.
she's talking about.
What does it stand for?
Witness.
Witness identification, something.
Isn't
But
it about a young chick, a 17-year-old in witness protection or something? And it's a
Witsec
white shoes.
But WITSEC is witness protection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
WITSEC is what is witness, like that's witness protection in America.
Mm.
But there's a series of books that's called WITSEC that, like Nicole said, it's about, she's like 17 or 18 and she is in the WITSEC program because something happened, which I can't tell you because that ruins the entire book series.
Okay.
But something happens, she gets put into WITSEC, and then it's like a why choose. She falls in love with her neighbors.
Mm.
Oh. So yeah, it's like between this or If the Shoe Fits. I don't know. WITSEC sounds more interesting to me. So
If you
I
can
think
get over
most
the fact that the 17-year-old is
Oh.
left by the government to do whatever she wants for a why choose.
yeah, 17 feels. That
17,
part
yeah.
just escaped my brain already.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think she's actually 18. I don't
That's
think
what I
she's still
thought.
17.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure she's 18, but she's technically like she's a senior in high school, but she's 18.
Yeah,
I'm
but I
pretty sure.
don't know if all the brothers are 18.
So
No, they're all in their early 20s.
Oh, are
the
they?
twins?
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
the twins are the same age
Aren't
she
they?
is. The twins are 18.
Right, because they go to school together, yeah.
The
So
middle
evidently
brother
the people
is-
I've seen that have watched that have read this have not actually read this. They've just been
Probably
making
not.
shit up.
because she's 18, the twins are 18 because they are in the same year of high school. They're all
Okay.
seniors. And then the middle brother is 22 and the oldest brother is 25.
Yeah, that sounds right. I feel like.
Mm.
But they're all over the age of 18.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still curious. I probably will pick it up, but interesting little.
It's on KU.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good to know. Love Dear Edward. It was so good. So glad I read it. It was life-changing.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Katie. How's it going? Everyone has to focus. Make a list and focus. See, I make a list and then I just
Ignore it.
don't look at it. Oh boy.
I made a list. I made a list this week and I focused on procrastinating.
I don't need a list because I can look around and visibly see my list. Ooh, it's a long list. It's everywhere.
I'm good at making the list. Doing the lists.
Doing the list is the problem.
Well, guys, this is what we're working with now.
You guys got totemed.
I was like, there's even more people now. So
I did see it was a party, but then I was jealous.
it's okay. Where was I? I totally missed the comment now. Preparing. Okay, perfect. I bounce around when I clean, so things will be half done. Agreed. Normally what I've been trying to do now is I have like kind of like baskets in different rooms where I'm like, this doesn't go in this room. So I'll put everything that doesn't go in the room in that basket. And then I allow myself to go to the other room or else I'll get distracted and I will never focus.
Yeah, I've
So cool
started doing something similar with all of the, like, if there's anything that needs to go downstairs, I'm like, okay, this all lives right on top of that dresser until I am done whatever tidying I'm supposed to be doing.
Like, it's so cool that you can fit everything that doesn't belong in the room in a basket. I have to use the kitchen.
Use what you have, Coda. You know, if that works for you, perfect.
I'm using the kitchen to store the stuff that doesn't belong in the library, and I'm using my bedroom to store the stuff that doesn't belong in the kitchen. You know?
Whatever works. Usually I try to declutter as much as possible and just like, if it doesn't have a home, it needs to leave. Like, I just can't keep it because I live in an apartment, so I just don't have enough space for everything.
Yeah.
So Brittany's back. Editing is done and can finally read.
Yay.
I feel old at 39, almost 40. May birthday. There's not, listen, age for the most part is a number. You know, you can feel however you want to feel. I know people who are older who still go rock climbing and do crazy adrenaline things. And then there's me where I'm like, could never. I'll be at home. So good morning, Rachel. I think we're all having a pretty good day. I'm going to speak well, I mean, you know, for Nicole, it's basically really early morning, but I think we're doing all right.
I mean, I just went to the new local bookstore that opened, so.
Ooh, nice.
What'd you get, Rainy? Did you get anything?
Duh.
Yeah, okay. I was like,
I was just like, what sort of question is that, Kelsey? Like,
I know.
I'm gonna have to go get them in a minute because I left them out there. But it's like a brand new bookstore that's like all like banned books, Florida books, LGBT books, BIPOC. Like, it's like fabulous. It's by the famous Florida author Laura Groff. It's her bookstore. Yeah.
Oh.
So anyway, it's really, really cute in there. And they had a whole children's section where, like, with children's books where you could actually sit and read. It's just so cute. It was fabulous.
See, now when I come to Florida, which I am planning a Florida trip next year, so I'll have to see if I can make it a little longer so I can kind of like split my time so I can make sure I can come see you too.
You really should do that.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of have to because I feel like I can't get to Florida as much as I'd like to. So like, I'll have to figure it out. But then I want to go there. So perfect. You need one more. I know, one more for the Brady Bunch. I'm old, but not Brady Bunch old. That's my parents' generation when it was new. I remember watching it, but like I don't remember like when it was its prime, if that makes sense.
I'm pretty sure I've seen reruns at some point.
I'm in the last chapter, but need a Starbucks run. That's okay. We'll still be here. Saying hello, hello. I have a room that's supposed to be my craft room. Yeah, no crafts take place. That's okay. It's, you know, it's something you can aspire to be, you know, like for now, it's the idea. It will be a craft room, just not right now.
Yep.
That's a good idea. I'm going to try that basket method. My ADHD gets so bad when I'm cleaning. You just got to limit like distractions as much as possible. Yeah. So like if I leave a room, that's when I'll see something else. And then I'll forget every thought I've ever had. So it really, but it depends because everybody's like ADHD and like their tics and things are so different. So like the basket method works for me, but sometimes it doesn't for other people. And it just depends. hello. The Brady Bunch is my favorite show, and I was an 80s kid. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Also, love your name, Mrs. Peacock. Hopefully, you'll join us for Get a Clue later this year. You know, if you're interested. Can't imagine what team you would choose, but but it's possible that your name just is actually Mrs. Peacock and it's not related at all, which, you know, that's okay too. Hey, Nell, how's it going? I'm an 80s kid too. Fun. Okay, now I have to revamp again on the other screen. So hold on, Rainy, you're coming in. Okay. Next time I'll be better prepared and make sure that I over plan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna bounce.
Okay.
Right after she fixes the bed.
That's fine. Listen, I'm just happy Nicole was able to hang out at all. I take no.
I did that on purpose too, Katie. Just to,
you know what?
Just to make you stress a little bit more.
Oh, I'm not worried about it.
I didn't really. I just realized I'm like, hang on a minute, I'm going to bed. What's going on? Why? Like, yeah. Anyway, thanks for having me, and I will see you all another time.
Absolutely.
Bye. We love you. Bye.
Okay, now we'll shift it down. Don't you guys worry.
Ready for the earthquake, you guys.
Ha ha, Coda. Very funny. Okay, and we got a few comments real quick. Thank you. Sounds fun. It's definitely clue writ. Perfect. Yeah, so Rainy, can you wave to the camera?
Hello.
Rainy is our wonderful creator of our Get a Clue readathon that we will be doing in November. So I think, Rainy, I have you in the description, but if not, I will make sure she's there. You should check out her channel and prepare yourself because it's always a fun, wild time. Real talk, or I'll start something and then I'll think I need to like deeply clean absolutely said area, even if it doesn't need that. Yep. And then what you do is you'll really deep clean, like you'll rip everything apart to where it's catastrophic. And then you get exhausted and you're like, well, this is what it looks like now because I have no energy to put it away. Me all the time. Okay, let's reset this and I will see you all in 45 minutes. I'm going to very slowly fix this. But hello, hello. Welcome back, everyone. How did you guys do?
Oh, well, that's a good question.
Julie, if you want to start us out.
Yeah. I had lunch and I read more of this. Probably like 40-ish pages. I'm about halfway through now. So
It really does read fast, because did you just start?
no,
today?
I had like maybe 70 pages read.
Okay, because otherwise I was like, wow, you're really cruising.
Yeah, no, I've been like picking at it, but this is the first day I sat down and like spent time reading it. So
Sure.
But
Neva.
Oh, I went to the bookstore.
Oh yeah.
I spent less than $80 and somehow had a $10 credit. That has to be like it has to be like 10 years old, dude, because I haven't been in this bookstore since I moved away.
With you and Rainey going to bookstores, I was like, oh, maybe I should go to a bookstore. And then I was like, no, bad. No, bad.
Yeah, I mean, I only got 4 books. I already got Winnie the Pooh, and then I got Where Sleeping Girls Lie, and the indie version of the 3rd Crescent City book. And then they had To All the Boys I Loved Before in this like collector's edition.
Oh, cute.
Oh,
and it was like so cute that I was like, even if I don't read this, it can just sit on my shelf and look cute. And it was only $12, so that was my justification.
Sometimes we get books that are just decorations. It's some, you know, some of my special editions I will never touch. Never.
Yeah. Yeah, I just thought it was so cute. So I was like, I have to get this. So
we support this, you know? Coda, first I want to say I love your hat, by the way.
Thank you.
But then how's Rebecca? How is life? How is things?
I mean, so I put on a beanie and I went for a little walk and I listened to Rebecca and I'm on chapter 23. So
and
like,
how are you feeling about it? Oh, sorry, Coda.
I like it. It's good.
I just bought Rebecca for like 50 cents at the local library book sale like 2 days ago. So I want to read it at some point.
It's like a slow burn, but the writing is really good, so it's easy to just continue with the story and let it unfold slowly. So yeah, I like it.
I mean, 50 cents, that's a steal right there. But now all I'm hearing is, so we have to do like a Rebecca movie night because there's the movie.
I heard the new one was not good from several people.
Well, I mean,
so do you want to watch the original first? Like, I think it's Hitchcock.
I haven't read the book yet, so it's going to take me a hot minute.
Ooh.
I need to read it too, but this is my little 50 cent copy.
Yours is nicer than mine.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, I kind of like the mood of that cover, though. That picture's kind of pensive.
I mean, she looks like Lana Del Rey.
I mean, honestly, I hate mass market paperback, but I saw this and I just liked this one. I was like, it looks fancy. I don't know. We're just gonna take it for 50 cents. You can like it.
Yeah, like I wouldn't second guess it for 50 cents. I'd be like, yeah, why not? Why not? But okay, so Rainey, what did you get up to?
Well, I read like 6% of this. Because annotating takes 5,000 years.
Beautiful.
But it's so good. Anyway, I need to finish it this month. I started this in January, so that is the priority. And I have 150 pages left. And then these were my wonderful book haul. So an Unhinged Moment and a vampire translated one. And that,
Just white parts.
It'll be a good time.
Rainey, do you have a video about your annotating?
No.
You should do that because I would watch it.
It's on the agenda. I feel like I'm still figuring my own annotation life out, but maybe I feel like I know what I'm doing. I plan on doing it eventually. That'll be a summer thing.
I mean, the thing is, even if it changes, then you can always just do an updated how I annotate my. You know what I mean?
No, I know. Plus, I want to show like the first book I annotated because I do not like that one. that was not a good way to do that, but it's fine. You learn.
I just really like the way that book looks. So now I'm like, tell me more. I want to see more. So
what are you talking about, Rainey? What book? Oh, duh.
I talked to Kelsey like maybe every 3 weeks. I've read another 6%.
And I was like, well, where are you? Because I have no idea what's happening.
Where, I'm like, no one's gonna know where I'm at. She's back with Julian.
Okay.
Okay, you know where
things get good soon.
Oh,
I mean, things are always good, but things get really good soon.
Oh no! Like good, like exciting, or good, like I should be scared.
It depends. For you, you might be scared, but for me, I was happy. I think you can put 2 and 2 together.
Oh. Okay.
I love that everything's so vague, but so much is happening right here. You know what I mean? So many emotions on this screen.
Yeah.
And I'm just over here like, I don't know what this means yet. But one day this will all make sense to me.
What book are you on?
I only finished Magnolia Parks, the first one. So I have to go to Daisy Hates next. So,
You do. But also, like, this book, I mean, it's probably, once I finish it, it'll probably be my favorite book of the year, honestly, because it's already so fantastic. But I'm like, so many things have happened in this book.
That one's like the most heartbreaking, probably.
Yeah, it's pretty sad.
The 5th is heartbreaking too, but
okay.
3rd is very.
What about the 4th one? Daisy Hates too.
It's hard. They're all heartbreaking, but that one's not like that one's lower. 3rd and 5th are the most heartbreaking.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm having a great time. Fabulous time.
Kelsey?
I did not read. I ate lunch. Then I got ready because I don't know if it's just in Canada or everywhere. It's indie bookstore day. So this will probably be my last sprint. And then I'm going to run off to at least one bookstore, but maybe a few.
It is everywhere.
Okay.
I went. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I was getting ready a bit, getting stuff together. And I'm also picking up Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez because I ordered it like weeks ago at this point, and now I just need to pick it up. So I'll be doing that too.
Nice.
I hope it makes you want to come to Minnesota. You're welcome anytime. You know, I can show you something.
I have to go elsewhere because no authors come here. Really, like a few do come to like Toronto, which is like 5 hours away from me, but no one really comes into my city. Carly Fortune is coming into my city soon. But I don't know if I'll be able to go or not. So, yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, I can take you to some of the actual locations. Like, yeah, you can meet Abby, I'm sure, but I can also take you to some of the actual locations.
Oh, so it takes place there.
All of her books take place in Minnesota.
Okay, I've not read. I have them, but I've not read any of her books. I know it's sad, but I have them, and I need to read them. Okay, I didn't know they took place there.
Yeah, so what's really fun is for my 30th birthday, a bunch of the book girlies and we went to the Mad Hatter Tea restaurant because it's in part of your world, and I was like, we have to bring our books and be extra, and so it's super fun. But it's like every time she talks about a place, I'm like, oh, that place. Okay, yeah, okay. But yes, so
that's funny.
I hope you enjoy the book. It's a wild roller coaster of feelings, but
do I have to read the other two? Because I should.
For the best payoff in this book, you really should.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Normally when they're like interconnected standalones, I'm like, it's not that big of a deal. But like, there's really important storylines in this one where if you don't, you're gonna be like, okay. But, yeah. So that's my opinion.
So,
Margaret.
So we've got a couple of things going on. Number one, I read 30 pages of this book, and it is wild. But we did take a mild break to send my brother the link to my 30 and 30 video because he's like, hey, this science fiction book that I read, I'm so like, it's got him so pressed that he sent me like, I won't show you like a close up, but he sent me that text message. Like all of that is him talking about this book. He's mad about it because physics. And so I'm like, bro, are you sure I'm going to agree with you about how bad this book is? Because remember the last time we read a science fiction together and I wanted to jump out of the car because I was so frustrated by the ending? And he's like, but it wasn't a bad time. I was like, for me it was. was like, it was unimaginative and really weird, and I wasn't attached to any of the characters. I'm going to be reading the sequel, but still.
I love when we do that, when we're like, yeah, it wasn't great. I'm going to continue.
He's like, I need you to read this so that you can also agree with me about how overhyped this book is. And I'm like, I might disagree with you about that, dude. Like, I need you to understand that this may not work out for you. I might disagree with you. So, anyways, he's like, I don't understand. How is that a bad time? And I was just like,
some people just don't get it. But to clarify, has any climax though happened in your book? Like, have we gotten anywhere?
We haven't gotten where I want us to get yet. We've had so many moments where it's so close. And then someone interrupts them. Anyways. In other words, there's not enough kissing in this book. But, like, this stuff has happened. Stuff has gone down. And we finally, like, we've started part 3, which means that I know they're going to go back to this situation, but I think it looks like we're going to get a slight break from the situation at the house. And she does know now the thing that he's been keeping from her because he doesn't want her to know, because he's worried about how she will react to him. And so, like, things have happened. Nothing has been answered, though. It's like all questions. No idea what's going on.
I feel like the review is going to be very simple. Stuff happened. Need more kissing.
that is my catchphrase. There's not enough kissing in this book.
I feel like I'd look at this review and be like, I'm curious. What's
there is so much like just tension and sadness between the two of them. It's fantastic, and I hope we have finally resolved it. It's taken us this much of the book to resolve, but don't get me wrong, she's done it really well. But it's also like a really, like, there are going to be people out there that are calling this cozy, and it's way too creepy to be cozy. It's just a slow-paced plot.
So stay tuned to find out at the end of the next sprint where this goes, guys.
Potentially, something might happen. We've introduced her cousin into the mix. So, and she now knows that one of the boys is dead. And I'm just like, okay, this is cool. We're good. I'm here for it. So.
This does sound wild.
For real.
It's insane. I'm having a very good time. I picked very good books for this vlog. So
this is my favorite thing. When I saw this at first, I was like, who's Buckle? But then Jean explained that her phone autocorrect Nicole to Buckle, which is such a choice. Very interesting autocorrect. Very interesting. But then Nicole did say, thank you for a great day and good night. Good night, Nicole. See you tomorrow. Yes, for more sprints. Nikki's here making some coffee. Hope you all have a great weekend. Thanks so much, Nikki. Hello, I'm writing an essay for sociology. School. And then because I was bad and didn't put it in the description, here's Rainy's channel. You guys, you should be there for, videos, content, fun, chaos, all the good stuff. Brittany got to 51% in Blood Marked. How are you? Can you share, Brittany? Can you share any thoughts? Or is it all vlog related? Let us know. Tennille read some of both books. Good progress. Want to finish some books before the end of the month. Audio, ebook, and physical. I don't truly know how next week is May.
I have so many books I have to finish before the end of the month, and I'm not going to lie, Boys of Tommen is not going to make it. I am 15 pages into that book.
I feel like once you get into it, you really get into it, because when I did Patreon sprints, I started at 20% and I finished it the same day.
What?
Yeah.
That book is massive. And have you seen the font in that tiny book?
Once you're in it, you're in it. I feel like I couldn't put it down because I was like, I need to know.
Well, I'm not in it yet.
Yeah.
Rainy, if you read it on KU, it would be fast. Well, for me at least, if I read on my Kindle.
Yeah, I know. I need to do that. I should just switch to Kindle.
Wait, what book is it?
Binding 13.
Like, it's on KU, I was saying. So, like, most people read faster on KU.
I do read faster on KU.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, if you don't like this book, we can't talk about it.
When did you read it?
Interesting.
I'm halfway through it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I was about to be like, you read this forever ago and I didn't know?
No, I started. Okay, stop yelling. Jesus. Settle down. Good Lord. Anyway. Okay, I forgive you, but just indoor voices, please, ma'am. We're not out in the field with the cows. Thank you. Lord, you're fine. Anyway, no, I started it. I don't know when I started it. I started it a couple weeks ago, I think, because I wanted to try to finish it by the end of the month. That's not gonna happen. I'm gonna probably read some more of it, but I am like 50% through. But if you don't like it, that's fine. I still love you, but we can't talk about it.
Mom,
That's
please
all.
help me get the song because I
Yeah,
Well, I need to
Find a
catch up,
t-shirt.
but I'm not going to be caught up by the time y'all discuss it.
that's okay. Yeah, because we're discussing it right after this. So
Yeah, I'm not caught up either. But I'm
Oh,
still
yeah.
gonna
you have plenty of time. Plenty of time, you guys. All this naysaying, a lot of excuses. Just read. No, I'm kidding.
yeah. Sure, you wanna know what you're
But the best thing is, like, there's no rush because, again, we're going to talk about the series again next month because we're going to start keeping 13. So, like,
Yeah, so I need to stay caught up.
it's either that or what will happen is you'll just take a minute and do your best. It's fine.
Don't worry, Rainy. I haven't started. I want to, so I'm like
Right,
really.
come on, Kelsey. Let's hop, hippity hop. Let's get to it.
Well, Rainy, what about
Yeah,
Crown of
what
Midnight?
about
Where
A
are you
Little Life?
there?
We're not going to talk about Crown of Midnight. We're not going to talk about A Little Life. We're not going to talk about all my friends on the screen.
What
that
about
are
Promise
reading
of
with me.
Peridot?
We're not going to talk about Promise of Peridot. We're not going to talk about this.
What about the Raven voice, Rainy?
Oh my gosh! I have a buddy read with everyone except for Neva and Margaret on the screen.
No, Neva is with Crown of Midnight for us, so yeah.
Okay, fine. To answer all your questions, I'm not finishing this right now because I just got through a huge slump. Like I didn't read a book for like almost 2 weeks, and I really, really want to love this. So this is not the time to read this. And then this one, I actually did read some this morning. I'm 50% in now, Julie. Take that. And then A Little Life. I've not picked up A Little Life. Not gonna lie. Will I get to it soon? Hopefully, because it's just staring at me. So that's a project for soon. And then what was the last one? Crown of Midnight. I also haven't touched that. I'm 20% in.
Okay, that's fine. Honestly, catch up at your own pace. I have to start Air of Fire May 1st because I have the audio only till like the 8th. So
well, when are we supposed to start it?
May 1st.
Okay.
And I have to start just because the audio leaves me May 8th. So
You got like 5 days, Rainy. You can do it.
no, you don't have to catch up, Rainy. It's just I'm going to start then because I need.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yes, I
but
do.
like catch up at your own pace.
If I want to read it with y'all, I have to catch up. Anyway, Rainy should just live in a hole and never come out and read for the rest of her life.
My advice is don't sprint, get off social media, and don't put your phone far away and just read. That's the only way I get reading done.
Yeah, and my advice for A Little Life is throw the audio on and do time goals instead of page goals. Like just give it an hour a day.
I should do that. I feel like I've stopped with that one because I just feel so overwhelmed because it's so big and it's so like heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you think about it like just as an hour at a time, it'll go by faster, especially if you've got it at like 1.75 or 2 times speed.
Okay, I'll do that.
I also recommend taking a nice long break from A Promise of Peridot because I personally don't think it'll pay off for you in the way that you want it to.
Oh no!
Okay, Ari. Ari, do you want to show them your book?
It's been all right so far. I'm not gonna lie.
Right through though.
Not been hitting as hard as I'd hoped. So
hi, Ari.
Can you see? Okay, go ahead. Show them your book.
I got. They can't really see it.
Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh.
It's a soft cover.
Ooh.
They had a bunch of children's classics at the bookstore, so I got one.
So
It's a
cute.
dash. It's a dash.
Why is there that?
Because that's how Winnie the
The
Pooh's
book?
name is spelled.
Then we got
Okay.
Rose. Sarah's here. Got to page 148 to 204 in an Absent Dream. What an interesting title. Saying more hellos. I drank some coffee and chatted with the fam, trying to figure out the day. I feel that like it's already almost 1:00 for me. And I'm like, so what am I even doing today? I mean, I've done things, right? But like, have I? And now that everyone's going to the bookstore, I'm like, am I even a book person if I don't go to the bookstore today? Do they like revoke my card? I don't know how
They
this
better
works.
not, because I'm on Read What You Own still, so I'm not going to the bookstore to
Yeah,
not buy books. That's just torture.
Honestly, I only went because I almost didn't go because it's like really gross here. Like right now,
It's raining here. Yeah, it's
like
not
right now it happens to not be raining, but like yesterday we got some really not really near me, which is why I didn't say anything yesterday. But we did get some like pretty devastating tornadoes. In my state yesterday. Calm down. Well, it's nowhere near us, so just settle. But like one side, they didn't hurt your friends. They're not near your friends, I promise you. One side of the sky is like black, and the other side is like a summer day. So I was like, well, let me go really fast to the bookstore and like just look around really quick. But I need to talk to the ladies at the bookstore and see if I can go in there and film, because like the inside is so cool. Like they have rooms that look like bank vaults that have their like different, they're like themed differently. It would be cool for like vlog footage, but I don't want to take my camera in there and just like film and then be like, you need to get out.
I feel like they would let you because it's kind of like promotion for them too, right?
They probably would, because it's the only. So I don't know why I thought that this bookstore had more than one. It's an indie bookstore, but I'm an idiot. Okay. Like in high school, I was convinced that they had like more than one bookstore. They don't. It's like the only one, which makes sense because it's an indie bookstore. Clearly, I was a moron in high school. So that's
See, the bookstore I want to go to though is in the cities, and I don't want to go in the cities.
Yeah.
Because there's this new one, because we have a romance only now bookstore that just launched in the cities like a couple weeks ago, and I want to go, but I just know, especially with today being in like the indie bookstore day, it's just going to be gross.
It's going to be packed. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised that our bookstore wasn't, that there weren't as many people in there as I thought there were going to be. Considering, because it's like
I feel like a lot of people here at least go in the morning, so like now it should be like a little bit less busy.
Well, it's connected to the local coffee shop, so like there's like a door, like it's the same building, so you can walk through the coffee shop into the bookstore and like vice versa, or you can come off from like the street or whatever. But like I walked in there were only like 3 like old ladies in there, and that was it. So I was like, cool, I can walk around and not like have people bother me. You know what I mean?
Isn't that thing off?
Yes.
Got to 80% into Funny Story. I hope you're loving it.
I just got my Barnes signed edition yesterday.
I need to pick it up. I was gonna hold off because I'm like, I need the small paperback that matches my other ones, but I think I'm just gonna buy it and then I'll sell that one when I can get the other. So
yeah, I mean, I hope you guys love it. Even if you don't, though, that's sad for you. But like, I had the best time.
I don't see myself not liking it, to be honest.
It's just everything I wanted, and I also love that it's like the spiciest book Emily has written, because like her books aren't necessarily supposed to be like spicy. Like really, that's not what they kind of are. But like this one had, I feel like, a good mix of plot and like actual spice. So I just had a great time. And if you have daddy issues, you're gonna love this and all that good stuff. So I just had a great time, you know. Saying hellos. I swept and mopped and switched laundry over, and now trying to figure out some food so I can continue to clean. You're doing amazing. Amazing. Maria finished their book. People We Meet on Vacation, correct? Yes. Ooh. I know I'm late to the game, but this is my first Emily Henry book, and I really enjoyed it. A solid 4 stars. I'm looking forward to reading more from her. I would love to see you read Book Lovers. I'd be very curious to see how you feel about that.
Kelsey just bought that really pretty beach read one, right?
Who did?
Yes, I did. Hold on. I can pull it up.
It's pretty.
It's so pretty. Hold on. So like here's the front.
Oh yeah.
And then like the inside.
Oh wow.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, so I'm very excited. You can't really see. Hold on, can I zoom in? But it says I'm overwhelmed that you exist.
So. Oh,
I just want to clarify. I have not read this book, so I have it, but not the special edition. But I can't not get this because it's so pretty. So I better love it.
I mean, that's
I don't
how
love it. I'm still keeping the special edition. So
you don't have to
Well,
justify. All special editions are fabulous.
I know, but I like reading it first to make sure it's worth it instead, like of an icebreaker situation, like what happened with you.
I read another 5 chapters. I think that I'll finish my book today. That's wonderful. Hello. Finished The Pilot's Daughter and Catching Flights on Kindle Unlimited on the 24-hour sprints. That's wonderful. Look at so many people getting things done. Saying hi to Glenda. I've read about 20 pages of Magnolia Parks and shampooed some of my living room carpet. Ever regretted starting a job? Yeah. Then you have to finish Absolutely Me all the time.
I regret that for you.
Mm-hmm.
At least you don't start them all at the same time like I do.
It's fine. It's fine, Coda. You're okay. No one may come to your city, Kelsey, but most don't know Atlantic Canada exists. They think Canada stops at, what does QC stand for?
Quebec. So East Coast is like on this side and then Quebec's here, and then I'm next to Quebec and Ontario. So a lot of them do, I shouldn't complain because a lot do come to Toronto and it's like only 5 hours away. Because recently Elsie Silver, Lauren Asher, and why am I forgetting the third? Oh, Anna Huang came to Toronto and I was hoping to go, but I didn't get to be able to go. But it's only 5 hours away, so I shouldn't complain because it's like no one goes on the East Coast. So like where Brittany is, like no one goes there. So.
The way I would lose my mind and quit my job if Elsie Silver came anywhere near me. But she's just like, she ignores me, and that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, she ignores Florida too, so you know.
It's
maybe one day. She is gaining like she is popular, but she's even more popular, I found, in like the last year or so. So who knows? You never know.
I'm trying, but it's okay. Maybe someday I'll meet her and that'll be fun. But not Magnolia Park's Assassin's Blade. Magnolia Park's chat maybe okay. That's fine.
Have you read Magnolia Parks?
Yeah, good question. But yeah, the books are very different.
Also, Julie, have you kept reading Raven Boys? Did you finish?
I did not finish, but I'm
Brady's
also
just calling
50% in.
You're what?
I'm 50% in. I'm also annotating it, so it's going a little slower.
Okay.
But.
Well,
I love it. It's just like, if I'm going down, I'm taking you with me.
I mean, we're both at the same point. We're both at
We are.
Yeah. But are you annotating the Raven Boys?
Well, no. I've never read it before in my life.
But Brady's also reading like 15 other books at least right now.
Yeah.
4 of
so
them.
do you only annotate when you reread?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Or who? Wait.
Yeah, you
We
read.
both
You
say
were
me.
saying you've never read it before, so you weren't annotating it.
Oh, no, I don't reread.
Oh, okay. Well, good to know.
I
didn't know that. Good to know.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a lie. I have not reread before. I am rereading Serpent and annotating because I need to, especially with my 5 million copies, including the most beautiful one that needs to be on a different shelf because I can't see it behind me right now.
Just get a whole shelf just for Serpents.
I do. It's right there.
Like the whole.
Brady,
like
the way I wish
entire
you like
bookshelf.
hated this series and accidentally bought the special edition so that I could get them because I can't get any.
No, that whole shelf is Carissa Broadbent, but I have 4 copies of Serpent and 3 of Ashes, and I have another one of both coming to me with Illumicrate.
You're so lucky that you get them all. I try and I never get them.
I know. I'm sorry, Kelsey.
It's okay. It's okay. I wish you could get 2 copies in your one order because then I could just get you.
I would. If I could get 2, I would. I totally would, but they don't let you, unfortunately.
Yep.
Yeah, because then things would just sell out immediately. I mean, they already do, but it would be even worse.
Like everyone would get them to resell, basically. So.
Terrible reselling program, yeah. Or
I'm so over the reselling mumbo jumbo.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
So over it. But
well, that's like why I'll never get a Mind F Mystic Box like edition because the book sells for over $300,
which is insane because I bought mine for $60, and that's the actual price of what it was. Like not a. I mean, technically, we didn't realize at the time when we bought them that they were like not a good copy. Like there's a missing page or 2, but they sent us an overlay to fix it. But like that's the price it was to buy it. So like to sell it then for $300 is just
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. Like, do whatever you want to do, but it's just like, how do you sleep at night?
Well,
I
there
mean,
was
apparently-
someone
It's
even
just weird.
selling. There was someone even selling the 2 like arcane serpent ones that like I think they bought them for 80, and the person was selling them for 200, and it was damaged. Like one of them had been completely bitten and destroyed by their dog, and they were still selling it for 200. And I was
Well,
like,
Yeah, I didn't know where you were going. I was like bitten, and I was like, by what?
I was curious. I was curious as to how much the icebreaker copies are that I got from Rainy, because I paid Rainy. I think I don't know. I might have given her more than retail. I don't know. I don't care.
no,
but,
I only made you pay exactly what I paid.
but I paid. I don't know what I paid. $75 or something. I don't know. But Rainy said, "Can you pay this much?" I said, "Yeah, sure, buddy. Like whatever." But like, I went and looked on Pingo, which they're not listed on there anymore. So somebody is an idiot and bought them. But there was a set of them exactly what Rainy sent. Not including like she sent some like extra stickers and stuff, but like exactly what came in the box when you bought them. They were selling them for like $300.
Oh, but I do want to also say in context, I don't normally make friends buy my books. Neva
No,
bought
but her
this
car
because my car had just kicked the bucket.
So
and
if she was like, I wouldn't usually have you pay me, and I was like, I would pay you anyway. So
but I wouldn't have let you normally. But at that time, Rainy needed a car.
Rainy needed money for a car, so it's fine. But yeah, but there was somebody selling them for like $300, and that was and like their justification for it in the description was that Icebreaker comes with tabs and like an annotation guide, which like is cool, but like it's not worth $300, bro.
Do you know how easy it is to find the annotation guide? And then no offense to probably Smut Book Club, but like the sticky tabs they send you are tabs that you can just buy off Amazon.
I opened them up, dude, and like this has nothing to do with reading. It has to do with probably Smut, but like I opened it up and I was like, I literally own these exact same tabs.
Yeah.
In the exact same colors. Like I didn't even really like I just needed the annotation guide. Like I really didn't even need, which I probably could have found for free online. Like
I only like getting that box with all the book and everything because I like the shirts that they send.
I mean,
you get the shirt one.
Yes, because I really like the shirts and I'm wearing one of them right now. I like
love it. No, and like that's the thing is it's fine. Like don't get me wrong. Do I love getting more sticky tabs? I love it. I never will have enough. But it's nothing special. It's not worth significant money.
No.
Yeah.
So, anywho, I'm reading Half-Baked Murder by Emily George. This sounds really fun. I hope it's cozy, but also exciting. Actually might be putting pause in writing and go on a trail. Thanks so much, Rachel. Loving Bloodmarked. Awesome. Hey there, Rachel. Have a good walk. Yes. Enjoy the nice weather. I just realized my book club is meeting on Tuesday and I haven't started the book. The audio says I can get it done in 4 hours, but I'm just not feeling motivated to start it. It's a cozy mystery. Maybe you could like break it down. So like it says 4 hours, but maybe you could do like a half hour each day or something. Take it really, really slow. That'd be my advice. Coda, are you talking to us or are you talking to someone else?
I'm talking to you.
Oh, okay, you were muted, and I was like, I was like, maybe you're on.
I forgot I muted myself. I said, just throw it on 3 times speed.
See, but if I'm not motivated to listen to the book and I turn on 3 times speed, I didn't listen to it. It happened. It played. I didn't retain a single thing.
Oh, that's funny.
So, I'm cackling because Rainy and I just planned. Rainy,
No,
you didn't.
You can go ahead and cackle. I have 4. I have 4 for May.
I was like, do we need to push Whisper Man to like October?
I have 5 for May.
Rainy, well, don't worry. After Air of Fire, because that's the only one I have audio for, we can push our buddy read like a month.
Well, I was going to say, after Air of Fire, we need to push it to more than a week because, homie, these get to like 600, 700, 800 pages, and I can't promise that we're going to
technically you have a month to read. Like, we're just doing it at that pace. But you can technically read all month because
I have a week. I have a week.
We're breaking it down by the week, but that's mostly because of me. Because I have other shit that I have to read.
Well, I do too.
So
take it as like day one, like read day one whenever you want. You know what I mean?
Rainy, you and I really are like.
But you
soul
have
sisters.
you have the entire month to read it.
Yeah.
I just have to actually stay on track, or I won't, or nothing is getting read.
Look, I'm gonna pull 180. I'm gonna finish all these buddy reads by May 1st, and I'm gonna be on track. You just wait. You wait.
got it. You got 3 days.
My eyeballs. It's gonna
Wait,
happen.
you have? Yeah, I was just gonna say you have 5 days.
I can do it.
Lay down and watch the iPad.
I can do it.
You understand?
I love-
Just rest.
I love the ambition and the confidence, and I wish that for you. But also, what book were you going to read with Brittany?
We're reading the second from Blood and Ash because
Okay,
I
I
need
can't
to read
jump on
that
that. I
because
know.
I was gonna read the romantasy thing if they have it again for Goodreads, and since she's on it 500 times, I should probably get caught up. You know.
Okay.
Speaking of things that need to be read, I need to make a note.
I've got to bounce out to Smatella before our chatty bits cross streams.
Sounds good. Thanks,
So-
Coda, for hanging out.
Thank you for having me. I love 24-hour sprints.
Yeah, enjoy all the smutty cowboys.
I don't know that I'm gonna have cowboys. I'm gonna maybe stick to the gays, but
That's fine too.
we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right, thanks. Bye, guys.
Okay, let me fix this. But no, Rainy, I feel this on such a level because even next week, and I'm traveling next week, you guys, I am buddy reading, I think, 3 or 4 books next week. And I have 2 arcs that I didn't even realize like happen, I think, next week or the week after. But you know what? This is what I'll say. Part of it is indie authors. I love them dearly to death so much, right? Do not send me your book 2 weeks before it's due. You just got to give me at least a month. Please. They
Okay,
don't.
that's the one reason why I can't do a lot of like indie book authors, like when they say like, oh, like I want ARC readers, and I'm like, I want to do it so bad, but most of them don't send you the book till like anywhere between 4 to 3 weeks before it releases, and I can't promise that I'm gonna make it to it by then.
Yeah, like unless they tell you like I will be sending it to you on this day, then you can plan. But if they just send it to you, then
Yeah. Thankfully, one of the authors I'm working with, I told her, I was like, we're going to send them out 2 months in advance, which seems like a lot, but it's like,
no,
that's your time, know, do whatever you got. Well, it is in the indie world. In the indie world, 2 months is insanity.
Oh, really?
It is. Most people send the books out 2 weeks in advance.
Yeah. It's why I stopped, because last year I did a lot of indie author art teams and street teams and stuff, and I didn't do them this year because of that.
Yeah.
Because I ended up reading where all of the arcs that I was reading were indie author arcs, but then they were only I was only promoting them in the ways that they wanted them promoted. So
yeah,
a lot of them didn't make it onto like my regular social media anyway. But it would be like I would get one, and then like 2 weeks later I would get another one, and you'd only have like 2 weeks to read each of the books.
I just can't do that because I plan out my whole month pretty in advance.
Yeah, me too.
So yeah, it's unfortunate. Ari, are you liking Winnie the Pooh?
She's resting.
Perfect. And we're gonna skip.
You did spell it right. Look at you go.
She is so
Although
cute.
I will say it's quite funny. I was like, oh, her nickname's Wheezy at home, and like her teacher calls her Wheezy, but I don't want that to be a thing. Well, apparently it's become a thing in the whole preschool. Everyone calls her Wheezy. Some of them call her Weezer. Like the other day, one of my students walks by, and I didn't know that he knew her, and he goes, "Oh, it's Weezer." I meant Eloise. I'm so sorry, Miss Barton. And I go, "It's fine."
Oh. Listen, sometimes nicknames just choose you. You know what I mean? They just happen.
Although she responds to Wheezy now, so that's hilarious.
That's so cute, though. I'm sorry. It really is. Because normally you would say Ellie, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the very typical one. So I just think it's so cute. Neva, this is for you.
Yeah, because it's my sister's fault, because she said it one day, like maybe like 2 weeks after she was born. She was like, "You know what's a cute nickname? Wheezy." And I go, "Oh God." And then she's like, "Little Wheezy." I'm like, "Stop it."
And here we are.
So no one's found it at my bookstore yet. That's crazy. The little girl found it an hour after they opened, though.
Oh,
Like,
mine hasn't been found either.
Mine hasn't been found because I asked.
It.
Like I asked when I went in there, and it hadn't been found yet.
I've never found a golden ticket. So
what?
Go ahead, Julie.
So participating indie bookstores, which like you can find it on the like the Libro FM thing, but there are participating indie bookstores that for today they're doing a golden ticket, and if you find the golden ticket, then you win 12 Libro FM book credits.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
I looked for it. I did not find it.
I looked for it too. That's why I was like, I might be late because like I knew I was going to do that, and then I went in and I was like, has anyone found it? And they were like, no. And so like I really hunted, but then I was like, listen, I gotta go.
Is there only one at each bookstore?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And they look like a Wonka, like the way they're advertising it. They look like the Willy Wonka like golden ticket.
Yeah. One of my locals posted that they found it, but the other one hasn't posted it's been found yet. So I'm wondering.
12 credits. That's I know. I'm interested. I'm intrigued. Oh my gosh, yes, of course. Thanks for being here. I turned into a mini Rainy with like 9 books on the go. Absolutely. I want to clean up all of
I support this journey. I support it.
A lot of us are like this, we're maybe gonna get help. I doubt it, but
I'm not gonna lie, I just cleaned out my story graph because I was like, you know what? Next month is Kindle Unlimited Mayhem. Like I'm not reading any of these books that are not on Kindle Unlimited. So anything that's not on Kindle Unlimited other than the big like group read that we're doing is gone. So
I just want to make sure, Neva, you are still going to post like a how to organize your Kindle books, right? Soon-ish.
Correct. I'm going to film it today.
Perfect.
Filming on the weekends is kind of hard because Ari's home. But I tend to also run out of time during the week because I have to sleep. But I'm going to attempt to film it today and get it up by Monday for the how to organize the Kindle books because I think that's still within the month, right? Yeah, I'm gonna try to get it up by Monday, and that way people can watch it before everything. Because my Kindle Unlimited books like is actually driving me nuts. They're still sitting like uncollected because I purposely did that so that I would not film it. You know what I mean? So I would remember to film it, and it's actually irritating me because every time that I go to try to find my Kindle Unlimited collection, I'm like, oh yeah, I uncollected them, so I can show people how to collect them.
Well, at least it's a motivator because I want to see this because I love to like the idea of getting organized, and I start strong and I suck at finishing. Like then I'm just give up. So
yeah, I am gonna show how to do it on my iPad because it's easier. You can do it on the Kindle, but you have to do it one book at a time, and that's annoying. So I always say to do it either on an like a tablet or on your phone, which it's the same way if you do it either way, because you can select multiple books if you do it that way.
I've already learned something now, so perfect. Started the worst wingman ever. It's super short. I hope you enjoy it.
I love that book.
Lots of hellos that we're going to skip. I have 5 chapters left to read in How to End a Love Story. Glinda, I hope you're really enjoying it. Did I say I was doing Babble in May? Did I say that word? Did I say that somewhere?
Oh, no.
I said it.
I think I also, if this is the one with Leandra, I think I might have also agreed with it.
Oh, no.
And I cannot do that. I'm backing out now.
And by the way, Rainy, in May, did you include for buddy reads? Did you include the fact that we're continuing in Darker Shades of Magic?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if you included that in your 5.
Oh, I did. That was
okay.
One.
Because I just forgot until right now again. But if Babble's happening, Babble, however you say it, probably not. Probably not. How are you liking it? Rainy has such optimism. She does. You have to.
I love it.
Rainy, give yourself some grace. Exactly. You've got summer. But summer happens in a blink, you guys. It really does. Rainy's next vlog. Can I read 5?
That's a good idea.
You know what? Just wait, Brittany. Just wait.
I would watch it. How was happy hour now? Goodbye, Dakota. It was great. After the managers left, we sat around and talked about how poorly managed the department is and how they are to their employees. Oh, that's what having great coworkers is about, honestly. Very cathartic. To be a fly on the wall, yeah, for that happy hour. Yeah, you said it back in February. You said listen, Leandra and I have not discussed it since. So I'm hoping Leandra also forgot about it because it's going to be a hard pass. For now.
I also talked to Leandra about this, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'll totally jump on board with you, Nell." And I don't know if you were in on that yet, but I was like, "Yeah, I'll totally do that." It was back in like January or something.
I think we talked about it because didn't somebody on girl bands like Brittany or somebody have it as like a favorite?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we were like, ha ha ha, funny. Yeah, I need to read it. The issue is I don't know when, because May I'm already basically booked up with a bajillion things. June is Amazing Readathon, so I don't think that would make sense. July is, I don't know.
I feel like at this point it feels very like a fall book. Like even like the vibe of it.
I will
like
say,
pushing it to fall would sound good to me.
I think Brittany and I read it in like December or January, and like it's definitely like a fall, like wintry book.
Okay.
Because it's like the dark academia vibes are like super heavy in it. So it's definitely like one of those books that I feel like you like curl up.
It's also a very popular book. Speaking of Amazing Readathon. And so like I haven't seen any of the host faves yet, but I would not be surprised if it shows up on at least on one of the host faves.
Yeah. I guess my thing with it though is how much sense does it make for people that are not fast readers to read that book during Amazing Readathon? It doesn't make sense to do that.
No one considers that when they're doing their host faves, though.
Well, I mean that's true, but I'm saying for the people that are here, because like I think I would guess that since what Katie is saying is that she's doing Amazing Readathon.
Yeah,
and it's definitely Babel is definitely a book that you need, in my opinion, as someone who's already read it.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to do audio with it, you also have to have the book. Like you can't do just audio.
Mm-hmm.
I do have the book.
At least not for the first like 50%, because there's too many like footnotes and like moving arounds and world building stuff with it.
Yeah, I hear to do both at the same time, so that's my plan.
Yeah, I did because I did like the first half of it immersion reading, and I don't even like immersion reading.
Oh,
and after we got more like actually into the story, I was able to do just audio.
Yeah, I don't know. Nell said postpone for October. The issue with October is I feel like a ton of readathons happen then. And also, I try to save October for spooky books. So like paranormal books and like witchy books. So like I'll say maybe.
We could always do like September or November too.
November's get a clue.
November is new home girl.
And then September is when all the teachers go back to work. So like, and I'm starting my new job in September. And so like
December. Christmas books.
December's when we're trying to recover. Maybe.
August.
We're gonna figure it out.
I mean, August is when I go back to school, so
well then maybe September. Maybe we could. I mean, I feel like I should, if everything works out correctly and this new job and whatever, I should actually have more free time.
Okay.
So, but I haven't signed any contract.
January 2025.
But no, that's when the new Rebecca Yarros. I'm kidding.
You can read 2 books in 1 month.
I don't know. I feel like Rainy should scale back. You know,
not that much.
Babel is a lot. September probably won't work for the same reason Neva just said about June.
Oh,
it's fair.
Oh.
So anyways, let's hop into our, does anyone need to leave? Kelsey, you're leaving, yes?
Yes, I am leaving, yeah.
Okay. Anything you want to tell the people about?
I posted a little free library vlog about a week and a half ago. I am having a vlog coming out this week, hopefully. And it's just like how much can I read in a week, basically seeing how much I read throughout the week. So I was already filmed. I just had to edit. So
was it 5,000 minutes?
This one?
It was not. It was like really all over the place. Like sometimes 100 pages, sometimes 0. So it's really a roller coaster. So
okay. But yes, guys, obviously check out Kelsey. And like I said, her bookstagram is in the description. She's great for buddy reads. She's fun. She posts reviews, you guys. She does it for the rest of us. But have fun at the bookstore. Make sure you maybe share in your stories what you get.
I will. I will.
Perfect. Hopefully you
Bye.
find the golden ticket.
Bye.
Bye. Okay.
I am
Okay,
also
we
going to
got-
pop off. I don't know
Okay,
if that
bye,
came
Julie.
through. So I'm also going to the bookstore. So I'll
Oh,
see you all
yay.
later.
And then Julie does have a video, guys. I did post, but I'll repost it as well. But yes.
Okay.
Have fun.
Thanks. Bye, guys.
Bye. Wow, we're all discombobulated now.
Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna just save this for now because we're hopping to a different screen anyways. And this will work just fine. Perfect. So, friends, we're gonna actually change this a little because I'm gonna change it to about a half hour.
Mm-hmm.
So we actually have time to chat. And
Okay, cool. Because I have to leave at 3.
Yeah, no worries. All right, everybody. See you in 30 minutes.
Bye.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. How was the final sprint?
Give me a second. I'm figuring that out.
You're good. For me, I didn't read a single thing. No reading whatsoever. I was like, you know what? I just need something mind-numbing. So it was a lot of social media, all that good stuff. Getting ready for what I'm going to do afterwards.
Yeah. I'm doing sprints afterwards, so.
Oh, very nice. Like, is it for anything specific or just on your channel?
It's just because it's Saturday and I do sprints on Saturday. So I'm jumping straight from here to my own sprints at 3:30. And hopefully I will have my book finished by the time those are over. I don't want to say not much happened, but we're kind of in a quiet before the storm type of situation here. If anyone here is familiar with the Save the Cat, this is the rallying before the final conflict, where they're sitting down and they're figuring everything out, and we're getting some resolution for other stuff that's happened previously in the plot. So it's very good.
I have to rewatch your sprints to see how you feel about the book, so I don't miss out.
There will be a vlog going out on Monday about it. So
perfect. That works too.
It's like this and 2 other books.
Okay. Neva, how did it go for you? How was your last sprint?
It went great.
I over and I want to watch something else.
We'll see. Where the hell did the remote go? That's the real question. Anyway, I don't know where my remote went. But anyway, what was I? Oh, it's right here in my lap. Okay. As I was saying, I did not read.
Why didn't you just take a nap through the whole entire sprint?
Because I have to go to the store. Anyway, I did not take a nap. I did not take a nap. I did not read. Well, I read 2 pages, but I don't really count that as reading. Fair. And then I was like, you know what? My eyes can't really concentrate, so we're not going to do that. I will pick up Finding 13 again later. Today. I can't. Okay, I'll make noodles. And
right before you leave.
I was going to plan for next month, but my eyes can't concentrate, so we're not doing that right now either.
What happens tomorrow for me?
So I'm going to. Today is technically reset day, so I will just do the planning portion and the videoing later after I take a nap.
That sounds wonderful, though. Lots to do, but plenty of time, right?
Yeah. Right.
Rainy, how did it go for you?
I did nothing.
Me too.
Literally nothing. I can't even tell you what I spent the 30 minutes doing, but it wasn't anything. So yeah, I also I figured out what I need to do for the rest of the day. And then I also was just trying to calculate in my head, okay, Rainy, if you finish this book today and you read this many pages of this book tomorrow, well, how can you finish all these books?
Me all the time. Sometimes I just admit defeat where I'm like, you know what? It's just not happening now. Maybe I'll pick it up again someday, but today ain't the day.
I'm not admitting defeat. It's happening now. I have over 2,000 pages to read, but it's fine.
I think I made it to last Monday before I admitted that those books back there, they're not getting read this month.
Fair.
At some point, they will get read. Not this month.
We were saying goodbye. Brittany switched to flawless. I saw this, Brittany. I was about to share your post, and then I saw I had 10 seconds left on the timer, so it's going to happen. And I do dislike that Audible doesn't give percentages, rude. Because then I have to do math to try and figure it out.
I know. Very rude.
They could have at least left it so that when you minimize your audiobook, you can just put in where you are in the book, and then Storygraph or wherever will do the percentage for you. But they even took that away. So now it just tells you how much of the book you have left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just unkind, but
Audible
struggles.
Audible is part of the reason why when I am reading a book on audio, I always have a physical, I always am, first thing I do when I know I'm going to read something via audiobook, request it from my library so I can have the page numbers.
Yeah.
So.
Got to 250 words of my essay. Very nice. Wrote a few chapters of Illuminations. I have about 25 pages left in my novella. I'm impatiently waiting for my Amazon to deliver my package that has a next book in this series I wanted to get to today.
Right.
It's supposedly 4 stops away. Sarah, what is this book? In the last sprint, I got food, swept, and mopped the floor. Oh my gosh, Alicia, I don't know how you do all of these things. Now I'm moving things back and switching over laundry. I need half of your energy, just a sliver.
You give me that energy because I need to do this in the next sprint. Although I plan on cleaning a lot because Eloise is about to take a nap. And then I'm going to read and get my vlog started.
I was cleaning my room and I didn't read that time. That's okay. That's okay.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, I'm going to wrap it up pretty quickly because I do know that a lot of us have different places to be. But first of all, thank you so much for joining. Neva does these pretty much every single month, usually around the end of the month. So always kind of plan to be back here with us again. The people on the screen usually do change, but, we come and go. Make sure that you check out all the wonderful people that are linked below. We can kind of go around and talk about if there's anything. I know Margaret says that she has a vlog coming out on Monday. Keep an eye out on that.
Yeah.
I do. I have so much in like an hour, less than an hour. So if you want more sprints,
if you need more sprints, 3:30 on my channel. I'll be there for a good couple of hours just because YouTube punishes you if the sprint is, or the session is less than 3 hours. So, and then I did just read Animorphs, the first 5 Animorphs books for the first time. If you guys want to go check out what some of my videos are like, or if you are a Swiftie and you like books, you might want to check out the video coming on Monday because I am reading books by Swiftie authors. So
that's exciting.
Yeah.
Rainey, what about for you on your channel? Anything we should keep our eyes out for?
Well, I mean, you should know tomorrow there's this extra special thing going out.
What? No. Listen, I'm just saying you can share whatever, because how do I know if you don't have a vlog going out? I don't know. I don't know what you got. Not everything.
No, I don't have a vlog going out tomorrow, but that's because there's something else coming. Stay tuned. It's extra special announcement.
Neva, what should we be looking for?
Oh, well, I mean, we have Kindle Unlimited / Kindle.
Did she freeze? I was like, it's either that or she's giving me a look where it's like,
I was like, that's a really long pause.
I know. It's like, what did I do?
Buffering. That's what's going on.
I'll talk until she comes back. But yes, I have a special announcement that's going up tomorrow during sprints. So
nice.
Check it out. Otherwise, let's be honest, filming has not happened for me. I've been taking it easy. Neva, welcome back. I thought you were mad at me.
Yeah, apparently my internet sorry. Apparently my internet is being weird. Okay. We'll try this again.
Okay.
Fine, lay down. Okay, so Kindle Unlimited / KU Mayhem. Kindle Unlimited / Kindle Mayhem. I can't even speak at this point. Is coming May 1st. There will be kickoff sprints on Nicole's channel. Her usual like Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah. So like technically that's like Tuesday the 31st for people in the United States. But
wait,
we're doing
the 31st.
Or the 30th. Whatever. I don't know how many days there are in this month.
If you do.
Leave me alone. Okay, anyway, the last day of the month, which is the 30th, I think. And then there will be a video on Monday of how to organize your Kindle into collections in case you are doing that readathon with us. It's very like low key. There's no like prompt or anything. You just try to read as many of your first 20 Kindle books or 20 Kindle Unlimited books as you can throughout the month. And then yeah, I have some like random videos that are coming out that are like a month old, but other than that, that's it. That's all I got.
But still, lots going on. So lots of things for you guys to check out. I'm going to speed read through the comments really quickly, and then we are going to leave. Sarah said that it is book 4 in the Wayward Children. Okay, interesting. I need to continue. Rainey, I know you've read all of them.
I have, and that was a choice to do all in one weekend. But I really liked them, but that was a lot.
I like your dedication, to be honest. This is the first real day since being sick that I've had. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. But also don't exhaust yourself to where you feel run down. Yeah. Just chatting with Vanessa and friends. Yes, over in Smatella, drinking coffee, and I'm moving really slow today. That's okay. Take your time.
Me 3.
Oh my gosh, of course, Glenda. Thanks for hanging out and for being here. See you on Margaret's channel. You're welcome. Thanks for the sprints. You're so welcome. You as well, Christina. Reading the last heir of Blackwood Library. This sounds very interesting. Maria's back just in time to say goodbye. Goodbye, Maria.
Oh, thanks, Christina.
Yeah. Oh, Christina seriously always has it. All right, you guys. Well, we're going to leave, but there's plenty to keep you busy. Oh, Coda. Hello, Coda. Saw a squirrel up close, need food. Sounds good. I'm sure we will see you as well over on Vanessa's channel. But all right, guys, we will see you all so soon. Have a great day. Bye.